Hey guys and girls! So first of all, I really want to thank you for the interest you have shown, the increased interest actually. I have gained quite some subscribers. It is all thanks to you. Also, the feedback about the last video was really great. And you guys asked for a new 7.2 video about the 7.2 patch or update. And I'm of course doing this one for you, all of you, because you have been so nice to me, and I want to return the favor. And this time I'm going to review the tank destroyers, the new line in tank destroyers in 7.2. So if you open it, you can see I will do it since the tier 6. I don't think it's important up until tier 5, so I won't be covering those, but I will be doing from M18 Hellcat. And let's go on. So M18 Hellcat really deserves its name, Hellcat. It's a very fast tank. It's as fast as a cat chased by a bulldog, while it can't do anything besides shitting in the box. Just like a cat, ain't it? Well, let me explain myself. The speed limit for this badass here is 72 kilometers per hour, and it's faster than Slugger. Slugger had 42, so it's significantly faster, and this is thanks to its 40 more horsepower, etc., and lower weight, though, so to say. But it comes with a cost, because the hull armor is close to nothing, which means basically that everything can shoot through it, all the light tanks, etc. So you can't really show your hull to anyone, and you can't show your turret as well, so you have to stay on the background even though you have a tank destroyer with a rotating turret. And with that said, you are not a main battle tank, you're a tank destroyer. You have to stay on the background, you have to defend or whatever. Rushing straight into battle will get you killed. And it has the flaw like the heavy tanks we covered in the last episode. So see, here is the ammunition. What the fuck is this shit? I mean, why, Americans, why? I understand it's really close to pick up the ammunition and put them on, but it doesn't have any armor here or here or here. So the ammunition rack gets hit really easy, or it gets blown up, and that's a big fault. It's a really big fault actually. So meaning if the ammo rack gets hit, the reload time will increase at least 2 times, meaning you will do like 3 point something shots in a minute, and that's terrible. That's really terrible. Even though the gun has the same damage, it has less penetration than the Slugger, and therefore I would say that the M18 Hellcat is worse tank than Slugger, but it was still fun to play. I'll be honest here. I still like to play with this tank. So let's move on to T28/2. /2 is more like a next version of Slugger than T28 anti-tank is. But still, again, like the Slugger, it has the stupid roof up here, and I bought the Slugger just to show you guys. See? The stupid roof. I don't know what's the point of this roof, because there is no way that it's stopping any rain. Of course, from raining right inside, but I don't think when it's coming from side it won't stop anything. So I don't really know what the hell were they thinking, or why is it this? Especially in the World of Tanks, where if you get shot in here you will get damage, which is stupid, but it's still the case. So the problem with T25/2 is it still has the ammunition here, and I won't be covering this topic anymore because you probably get sick of it as well as I do. It's only pissing me off, and that's not the only problem, because the speed limit, etc., these are all the same. Of course, the hull armor is a bit worse. T25 AT was in one piece, so it has the hull armor applied to everywhere. Well, this has turret as well, but I don't really think it's it has less millimeters, the armor I mean, so that's not so good or so great here. Of course, it has a bit more hit points, 10 or so, and a rotating turret, but I'm not really sure if that makes up for it. So I enjoyed playing T25 AT a bit more than I enjoyed T25/2, but I'm not saying it's a bad tank. I think it's just a little bit worse than T25 AT, but it's still okay tank to play. And the gun damage is worse because the minimum damage is lower, which means you can actually deal 180 damage instead of minimum of 240, and that's a downside. And also the penetration, it's lower again. The top penetration is actually lower by 36 or so. So there are some downsides, and I think they're all because of the rotating turret. And with this in mind, let's go over to the T28 Prototype. So it's the next tank destroyer from T25/2, and let's be honest here, I really like the tank. I like the T28, I like the T28 Prototype, and it's a pretty nice shape from the front, because the lower plate down here, this one here, is the weakest point of the tank, any tank, and it's barely visible, while in T28 all this was like a weak spot. If you got hit here, it probably went through. And it has those big commander hatches, which this one doesn't have, and thanks to the fact that it's open up here, it automatically has the ventilation for the crew, which means that all the crew skills, or all the crew, has plus 5%. So instead of 100, you actually have 105% crew, which is really nice. Basically, it's still the same tank than T28. It has just as much HP. It's as low as T28, but of course it has two parts, hull and the turret. They have different armor on them. Both of them are worse than by 50 millimeters worse than T28, but they're still. I think this part here is sponsoring a more than type T28. Sorry. So all those tanks names really mess me up, but okay. And also this looks nice curvy here, so I think you will get some bounces off that as well. But the gun, I think I don't have the top gun on it. Oh, let's fix this shit. Okay, so now I have the top gun on it, and the guns are really the same, which is surprising because this one here has a rotating turret, and rotating turrets usually mean that you will lose in the reload time, but as you can see here, you actually win some, and this is really surprising. And you can't see that there are any ammunition back here, which is even better. So with that said, I would say that it's a really nice tank, And this is really something to grind for, because I think this tank will make a difference, and thanks to the rotating turret you won't be flanked so easily. But tank destroyers are not main battle tanks, which means you will be easily circled by mediums and light tanks. So you can't run right into the battle. You still have to do it from the distance, you know, because the turrets won't be rotating really fast on any of those. Let's load in some ammunition as well. I think 10 will be okay. Yep. So I don't have any ammunition. Oh, any money left? Okay, doesn't really matter. So I need to have some ammunition on so I could go into battle. But I think I have oh, just one more thing. I almost forgot about this lovely tank here. As you know, the T28 series is really slow series. Yeah, it's a little bit faster than the T95, but it's still slow. So what this prototype has is a sleeping bag right here, or a tent, so you can put it up here on the gasoline tanks, and you can take a nap while this badass drives into battle, because it will take a lot of time. So I think this is a really great addition. I think it should boost the crew skills as well. But I think I have talked now enough of the tank destroyers, the new tank destroyers, and let's test them out in the battle. Let's start with this one here maybe. And off we go. So M18 Hellcat and Arctic region. Really nice matchup actually. As you can see, we have 2 more tanks than they do. Good job, balance. There are some kind of funny matchups in the test server. So let's see what we have here. We have the AMX 5120 while they have the IS4, and the next one is the M103 while we have the VK4P. So when the VK4P has its front towards you, it's really hard to penetrate it, so I think it's a good thing for us. But the top two tanks are in platoon for them, and well, I think we should win this one. So let's see. Su-14 is so big. I mean, look at this thing. Wow. So as you've heard, the people are complaining how fast the AMXs are. Look at me, bloody hell. Wow, I'm going like 60 kilometers per hour, not on a really smooth ground here. So wow, that's impressive. I mean, I can hold up with AMX 12T. That's a nice performance by the tank, I would say. I will try to get up here on the hill. This way I will have the chance to go up and forth and backwards all the time, so I can hide my tank after I have done the shot. So AMX is scouting, doing the scout job here. There is no one here, which is a little bit concerning actually, because they can be actually here or push. Oh crap, stop. Okay, we can't be sitting ducks here because the fuck's sake, lights are killing each other. Okay, we can't be sitting ducks due to the artillery here. I don't really want to get hit by any of them, but because I know they can one-shot me. So they're hit. Why don't you do any damage then, for fuck's sake? So we got a hit there. He will hide himself once again. Okay, he will now have really low HP. And the D-52 is coming towards me. He will probably try to shoot me as well, because he has something against American, that racist fuck. I'm no American, you fucking piece of shit, I'm European. So let's see what the hell is going on here. Nah, he didn't come here. So the IS-3 is dead. Let's see if we can see the T-34. I can't really sit on one place. And down here into the slope, really nicely done. I think I did good here. There's there. Oh shit, how I missed that one. I will want to fix my gun, because I really can't allow myself a inaccurate gun. Whoa, this felt like artillery. So what the hell is AMX doing? Why isn't he helping me? For Christ's sake, mate. Come. Join me, my brother. Jordan. Help me kill them. So there's the bloody fucker. What you doing there? Shooting me, eh? Okay. A little bit too optimistic shot, I think. Where's the M18? I don't see him dead. Where is he? Where is he?
Vehicle destroyed.
Wasn't it? What the hell? How did he shoot me that fast? He didn't have the top gun, of course. Oh crap. If I only knew that before I ran on him. Fucking shit. Well, I don't think we have any chances here, because they will be... Or actually, it's only the IS-4 that will be attacking the base. Which means we have a solid chance here when this AMX kills the M18. And what it did, so okay, the IS-4 is stock. This is what the Russian guy said here, the metal list. So we actually can outrun it by capturing if the Hummel gets killed, or if he goes back and helps to kill the IS-4. Let's spectate the artillery here, because the artillery is now spotted, and I really hope that he realizes this as well and makes the shot really fast, because we can't really... For fuck's sake. Okay, actually he has to wait, because capturing or killing him now won't get the win for us. Okay, and he made the shot, so let's hope for the best. There's no way for him to do anything against IS-4 now. He just has to wait, and as the IS-4 has is a stock IS-4, it will shoot faster. So there's really nothing Su-40 can do. Maybe he will get the track damage, but no, he did not. So it's just a gap rally right now. So come on, let's win this, please. Pretty please. So the difference between those two are actually 14. Sorry, we are 14, which isn't so great for us. I don't really know how big the difference between the captures have to be. So let's see, it's either a really close win or it's a draw. And either the case, it really was the fun. I made a mistake when I rushed towards the M18 because I thought it made a shot and I still had a chance, but well, I didn't, because he didn't have the Top Gun, and we have captured the enemy base now, but they still had the chance or the time to draw, and we won. What a beautiful close battle it was, but we won. So in conclusion, I would still say that the M18 is a pretty good tank. It's just like a slugger actually, but it's really fast, and this is really what's really useful, because thanks to the fastness of this tank, I managed to escape the T-34 shot when I ran into this slope or whatever in the ground. And actually, if the other M18 had Top Gun, I would have got behind him and killed him. So it's a really nice tank, I think, and it really pays off to play this line here as well, even though I would choose T95 before T30. So I really thank you for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will cover T25/2 and Type 28 Prototype gameplays in the next episode, which is to follow in the next 2 days or so. So of course, if you like, put a like. If you didn't like what you see, put a dislike, subscribe, or don't. Leave a comment or do not leave a comment. It's all up to you, but I really appreciate if you're willing to give me feedback, or if you have anything to say, because it's really appreciated and I hope you know it. So let's see you all in the next episode.